We are fortunate this evening to also have Stephen Ormston from Mass General Hospital, otherwise known as Man's Greatest Hospital.
I wanted to milk that for everything possible. So I learned two things. A suit was probably a bad idea because I think I lost like 10 pounds. And sitting in the back was a bad decision. So last night I was writing a speech because I'm a little bit of a procrastinator and I didn't really know what to talk about. So I asked some of the therapists at MGH what I should talk about. And I got a lot of, who are you? Do you still work here? And please call security. So I guess I was on my own. I had a great introduction. A couple things were left out. Back in 1992, I made the American League All-Star team. I did really good that year. I'm a first-year father, and this past Father's Day, I won Father of the Year. I don't know if they give that award out often, but, you know, it's what it's worth. And the funny thing is, my dad worked when I was old, so I guess it runs in the family. I remember when I was a student 3 years ago, during the pinning, I told my grandmother I was graduating and I was a respiratory therapist. And she sent me a check to Dr. Stephen Ormston. And she brags to all her friends that I'm a doctor. So this is my grandmother. I am still a doctor. I don't want to deflate her bubble. So that's good. She brought it up to Dr. Ormston. I cashed the check. They're like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah, I work at Mass General. So right now she probably thinks that you guys are probably dedicating the stage in my honor. So at the end I have a banner so someone can take a picture of me so we can keep the dream alive for her. So let me just talk about when I went here. One of the greatest parts was the clinicals. I had a great group of people that I had the clinicals with. And the best thing about clinicals was working under someone else's license. So I wasn't really responsible for anything. So I could go around doing cardiac EBGs, messing with that settings, and it didn't fall back on me. But once you graduate, it falls on you. So fly straight, guys. Also, when I went here, I learned a little bit of law because I made a video for pharmacology about Spiriva. I made a couple of jokes, posted on YouTube, and about 2 days later, I got a cease and desist in my email from Pfizer, saying that they were going to sue me. So I quickly removed that from YouTube. So hopefully they don't sue me for slander. So once I graduated, I went to Mass General for my interview. So maybe I'll give you guys a little bit of background on what to expect through an interview. They asked me about one clinical situation where I had a positive outcome or where I helped. And I said, you know, I was expecting a question like that, so I had something all prepared for them. And I told them this one time on the floors they asked for an ABG to see how this guy was doing because he wasn't feeling too good. So I came back and I said his CO2 was really low, so I put him on BiPAP and I totally cured the guy. I'm like a big stud now. And then they were like, oh really, it was decreased? And I was like, yeah, of course it was decreased. Don't you guys know anything at Mass General? So on the T-ride home, I was going over the interview, feeling all good, like, yeah, I totally nailed that. Why can't I get that? I should be a charge therapist probably when they hire me. And then it slowly washed over me that his CO2 was elevated, and that I totally said the wrong thing and probably killed the guy in my scenario. So on the T, I just said, oh my God, and I grabbed my head, and the lady next to me goes, what's the matter, what's the matter? I said, I think I just blew an interview. But looking back on it, I should have been like, you know what, I had a baby at that last T-stop, and I think I left her there. But I didn't say that, it's a good joke. So some advice is just go out there. Oh, by the way, they hired me, I'm still there, so it's good. They didn't mind that, I totally messed up that guy. But just in case you guys know if his CO2 was decreased, what do you think you would do? That's right, you give me albuterol. Make it Q4. That's, if you say that, they could be like, we have this guy downstairs choking on a peanut, albuterol Q4. That'll be your genes. So I got the job and I started there. And after orientation, I was like, oh, they'll probably give me this really key assignment because I'm new. They gave me the emergency room, and it was really busy. And I was like, oh, they only gave that to me because they had a lot of confidence in me. Later, I decided they probably gave it to me because they didn't like me. They thought I'd probably die down there, so they could fire me. But I did okay. I'm still there. So in closing, I'd just like to tell a quick story about one of my experiences with a patient to hopefully show you guys exactly why it's so important that you guys are around. This guy, he was really sick. He was 81 years old. He was actively dying. We tried everything we could for him. At one point, we got him off the ventilator, but then he needed to go back on. His family, about a month later, after us taking care of him, he ended up going back on the ventilator, decided to make him CMO and comfort measures and just let him pass away nice and easily. And I took him off the ventilator, and about 10 minutes later, he passed away. His family was in the room. They were singing hymns. They were letting him know that people were there that loved him, and that he led a very good, productive life. And afterwards, there was like 10 people. They started to thin out. There was just 2 people left in the room. And I went in just to give my condolences and tell them, I'm sorry, and we tried our best, and I hope them the best. And the daughter looked at me, and she goes, we saw the care that you and the nurses gave to him, and when my time comes, I hope I can go as peacefully and have the care that you gave to him. And even though it felt like, a failure at the time this guy passed away, it actually was a great success for me, knowing that I took care of this guy like he was part of my family. So just, as long as you take care of people like you want to be treated, or like they're part of your family, you'll be all set, and I have faith that you guys will do that. Thank you.
It's my pleasure to introduce you to our program director who planted the seeds that are sprouting today, Martha De Silva.